I don't know why it's always when I'm working out, but I think it's blood flow. I don't know. My mind gets going though while I'm working out. So I want to share a quick thought with you. While I'm working out, I'm listening to a talk by this guy named Alex Hermosi. Dude is making like 80 something million a year. Okay. So I was thinking about my channel and sometimes I listen to that. I'm like, why am I teaching or why am I even talking about anything? Why am I making this YouTube channel about building my company? I want to be clear with you guys. I do not make 80 something million a year. I am not the smartest dude you've ever seen. I'm definitely not the most successful or accomplished real estate developer. I'm getting there. My confidence is growing every day. What I do think I do very, very well, I don't know about world class, but very well, is move with courage. And that's one thing that I can take to the bank this year and go, hey, if I display nothing else, if I show nothing else, I'm gonna tell you guys, I feel fear. I'm doing this big deal right now. It's the biggest one I've ever done. And I am afraid. I clicked on the document to electronically sign the purchase contract. And let me tell you something, my heart was racing, but I clicked it and I signed it. So I think as I go through this channel, there's gonna be a lot of really cool business related stuff, hopefully some really useful stuff, and we can grow together. I wanna be transparent and say, hey, there's way richer, way more successful, older, wiser people, teaching business and stuff on YouTube. But I will be transparent. I will be authentic with you. Hopefully, I can display moving forward with courage and encourage you to do the same thing. My name is Brian Bandas. I'm building a real estate development company. I'm becoming a better father, a better husband, a better entrepreneur, and a better man every single day. Let's get it. Well, I think we all sort of bring our own sort of strengths to the table. Everybody's maybe bringing something different to the table, but nobody's bringing nothing to the table. So I've been thinking about like, what is my superpower? What's allowing me, like, what is my strength that I'm bringing that's allowing me to grow and to like do this thing, right? So give me 1 second. I'm going to tell you what it is. But first, real quick, if you're getting something out of watching me build this company, if you're building a company yourself and this journey is meaningful, it's challenging to you, it's inspiring, you've gotten good ideas, whatever it may be, if you're feeling the vibe, throw me one of those, and one of those, maybe one of those. So the thing that I think is actually my superpower, it's like overly simple. And it's my word of the year. I shared it in another video, and it's courage. And it's the one thing that I think I've been able over time to be consistent with. I moved here to Nashville. I knew one person, sort of. Moved here alone to play music. Starting this company was scary. Leaving my band, Love and Theft, years ago, I mean, that was my career, it was my full-time career, and walked away from that in hopes of finding something that was a better fit in certain ways. And so courage, I think, is sort of overlooked, right? Because it's just too simple. Like, it can't be that simple, but it is. And here's the thing that gives me courage, is that I am going to die. That's weird, right? But I am. And so what gives me courage is like, at some point this is over, and whatever I've done, that's what I've done. I don't get to redo, you know what I mean? I don't get a do-over. And so I think the reason it gives me courage is just that I fear regret more than I fear the other things. Because I fear a lot of things. I just contracted this deal that I've shared with you guys on here. It's my biggest deal yet. And in signing that contract, I knew, okay, I've got roughly 40 days to raise $1 million to like $1.3 million to do this deal. That's nerve-wracking to me. I have raised, the most I've raised before now, I want to say was $650. So I'm basically doubling that. I would be full of it if I told you I wasn't scared. I'm just more scared of getting to the end of my life. And the main thing I have to hang my hat on was that, like, well, at least I didn't get that uncomfortable. I don't want to be there. I want to get to the end of my life and I'll be like, I freaking did that. So that I think is my superpower. And I think it is sort of that simple. I'm not talking about being courageous in terms of like being foolish and doing dumb stuff you shouldn't do. I'm talking about having the courage to do the stuff you should do in spite of the fear. I think that is my superpower, at least one of them, is I feel fear I move forward anyway. So another thought that I had on courage. Courage may be, if not the one, let's say in the top 3 sort of skills or characteristics that I believe people should be investing in. And the reason I say that is I was thinking about my sort of journey, my process of getting to where I am now, and thinking about how many things went wrong, how many times I failed, and continued going. The good news is I don't have to have enough courage to do the whole deal. I just have to have enough courage to start the deal, to buy the land, right? And in fact, I don't even have to have enough courage to buy the land. All I have to have is enough courage to get over the first hump. And I'll tell you what that is. I had to electronically sign the contract. I have to have enough courage. I have to be able to muster up enough courage just to get myself to click my index finger. And I was thinking, how many people would be doing so much more if they worked on investing in developing courage? And I think the way you do that is that you do uncomfortable things and you start to build a track record and you see yourself do uncomfortable things and realize that you're okay. Oh, I did that thing. I was scared, but I'm okay. I didn't die. I didn't go bankrupt. That person didn't actually get mad and scream at me, whatever the fear is. I went through a significant monetary loss on a real estate deal years ago. And I knew it was a turning point moment, and I went out and found a deal immediately because I knew I could scare myself out of doing it anymore at all because it hurt, you know. And that took courage to do the next deal. But I also gained courage by going through that and realizing I'm okay. That wasn't fun, but I'm okay. I have the strength, the fortitude, and the wherewithal to go through some stuff and come out the other side and still be formidable. I think that investing effort and time and learning into your courage is one of the best places that you can put your energy. Go out and purposefully find and pursue uncomfortable things. Go bring discomfort into your life on purpose, which is the opposite of what any of us want to do, and it's the opposite of what most of us do. We prioritize comfort over almost everything else. We prioritize the path of least resistance. And the path of least resistance has not led me anywhere that has been exciting or marvelous. It has not had any relevance to me discovering the most complete and badass version of myself. The path of least resistance is irrelevant to that discovery. So, in fact, those of you who follow me on Instagram, right, I'm always posting my workouts. I post my workouts almost every day. And it might seem sort of irrelevant because my channel here, it's all about real estate development, business, and building this company. And yet the reason I keep posting it is because that is one of the key places where I embrace discomfort and I push myself
I'm scared of those things. I just want to be honest and real with you guys. I am intimidated by that. I don't have all the answers yet. What I do have is courage. And I'm going to move forward knowing that every time I step into discomfort, it results in growth. And I'm going to go get it.